Overwatch cheatmaker Bossland is ordered to pay Blizzard $8.2 million in damages, according to a California court. So, will they pay? Who the hell knows? They'll probably have to do something. They might even quit making hacks. Now, Bossland actually has made hacks and cheats for Blizzard games since World of Warcraft, so they've been at it a while. I think Blizzard has been dying to get their hands on these assholes. Last summer, Blizzard filed a lawsuit against German cheat program maker Bossland for copyright infringement, unfair competition, and a violation of DMCA's anti-circumvention provisions. Interesting. It rhymes. Last month, we learned that the Overwatch developer was seeking $8.5 billion, around $6.83 million. Did I say billion? What the fuck am I thinking? Dollars, around 6.8 million in euros, I believe, or British pound sterling. Who the hell knows what that sign is right now? It's fucking 6 in the morning. In damages, despite Bossland's resistance. And it now appears that the California court has ordered the latter to pay 8.6 million. As reported by Torrent Freak via the BBC, Blizzard argued that Bossland has reverse engineered and otherwise altered the game without permission. While attempting to have the case dismissed, Bossland did not defend itself in court, but was nevertheless found guilty of 42,818 counts of copyright infringement. That's how many hacks they sold, and I'm guessing this is for Overwatch alone. A case which follows similar court rulings in the UK and Germany. According to the Torrent Freak, Bossland also faces around $177,000 in legal costs beyond the substantial court-ordered charge. I recall there was one point where Bossland was supposed to at least appear in court locally or something, and they just didn't even bother. They're like, fuck this, we don't give a shit, which is pretty damn ballsy. Despite the ruling, the BBC reports that Bossland's website is still active and still bolstering the tagline, "Botting is not against the law." However, having tried to access it just now, UK browsers are met with the following message. On March 16, 2017, Bossland GmbH and the director, Mr. Zituen Lesjo, and Mr. Patrick Kirk admitted, in and for the purposes of proceeding before the High Court of England and Wales, that the sales of this software, which it sells as Honor Buddy, Gather Buddy, Demon Buddy, Hearth Buddy, Storm Buddy, and Overwatch Tyrant, to any person resident in the UK, constitutes an infringement of Blizzard's intellectual property rights and an inducement to players of Blizzard's games to breach their agreement with Blizzard. Accordingly, Bossland and the director are no longer permitted to advertise or offer the sales of such software to UK residents. But that won't stop you American assholes. Well, I can honestly say you won't catch me crying a river dealing with as many douchey cheaters in games these days. The next news story that might be of interest to some people is that GameStop has leaked Destiny 2 expansion schedules and more. Oh, GameStop, you can't keep your nose clean, can you? Destiny 2 was officially unveiled this week. Providing the GameStop release date leak to be true, a few hours ago, another GameStop employee shared on the web 2 documents sent by Bungie and Activision to inform the retailer about the game. They both contain interesting information, starting with Destiny's 2 schedule for the first 2 expansions, due out in winter 2017 and spring 2018. So let's check these things out. Attention to the store leader, Destiny 2. Here's what you need to know. When is Destiny 2 releasing? September 8th, 2017. What platform is Destiny 2 going to be available on? PS4, Xbox One, PC, both physically and digitally. Because this is extremely awesome. Why should I pre-order Destiny 2? Oh my god, this shit is fucking condescending. Oh god, I don't know why people hold on to their jobs at GameStop when you have to deal with so much shit. First the circle of life and shit like this. I can't read this without laughing at times, I'm sorry. Why should I pre-order Destiny 2? Question mark. It reminds me of, like, you know when you get a job and sometimes they make you watch those shitty ass infomercial videos? You know the ones where it's like the video tells you, unions are bad. Yeah, you think unions are bad because they'll force you fuckers to pay me a decent wage. But you can't say that in the meeting or else they'll fire you immediately when you watch those videos. This is how you avoid an accident. Well, anyway, forgive me. I'm going to go off on a tangent. Why should I pre-order Destiny 2? Pre-order Destiny 2 and you will have early access to our upcoming beta. Duh, asshole. Pre-order now. prior to being open to the public. The full beta schedule includes early access prior. The open beta dates will be announced at a later time. At GameStop, you can also receive a limited edition Caden 6 figurine while supplies last. I think it's that really little shitty figurine. I'm sure you've seen it if you're paying attention to Destiny at all. It's like this little keychain character, the one that was talking in the commercial, little robot man. My give a shit meter starts when money goes in my pocket, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm okay with Chinese keyboard retailers. Wink. Oh wait, they didn't pay me. Shit! But they did give me a free keyboard. Okay. Do I need to own the original Destiny or any of the expansions? No, Destiny 2 is a standalone game that doesn't require any prior content or knowledge of Destiny to play. Duh, asshole. We realize we fucked up. We're starting from scratch. We want all of you to come back and new people too because we want your money. What happens to our current Guardians? What will carry forward? When you log into Destiny 2 for the first time, you will see that your character, personalization, class, race, gender, face, hair, and marking selections for all characters that have achieved level 20 and complete the Black Garden story mission. That's not even a great title. Story mission will carry forward. Additionally, we plan to award veteran accounts with honors that reflect your Destiny 1 accomplishments. So that means, like, let's say you have Destiny 1. I had it for PS4. I didn't care. But anyway, I was over Destiny by the end of the tutorial. Let's say you have Destiny 1. You paid all that sort of cash for the Taken King, all the garbage. You paid the money. You have superpowers. You have the ultimate of rare armor. You telling me this shit ain't carrying over? Like, just what your character looks like up to level 12? What? That wouldn't sit well with me. What won't carry forward? While your Destiny 2 era powers, possessions, and Eververse related items and currency will not carry forward, they will remain accessible to you in Destiny 1. Well, wasn't that like, didn't Activision say that everything you did would carry forward when they launched Destiny 1? Remember, they're like, everything, your character's yours, this is a long game we're planning on, blah blah blah. Like, I get they're starting from scratch because they need to fix everything to make it a real RPG. But for those people that actually spent the money and supported this, that sucks dick. Like, it just made everything you did, all those hours of grinding, all that money you spent is worthless now. It's worthless. And you can only access it by playing Destiny 1. But once Destiny 2 comes out, and if your friends are really into it and so are you, why the fuck would you get back into Destiny 1? They've just butt-fucked you. What is the expansion pass for Destiny 2? The expansion pass includes reservations for both expansions 1 and 2, which will be released in the winter 2017 and spring 2018. Get good, Scrub Lord, repetitively. The expansions offer brand new story missions and cooperative activities, competitive multiplayer, and a wealth of new weapons and armor and gear. PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, live it. Give us your money. The other document provides tidbits on Bungie's plans for the sequel, including the event solely dedicated to Destiny, similar to what other companies do with their big franchises. Hello again, GameStop. In 2014, we launched Destiny. On its voyage through our solar system, what began was a brand new adventure into a brave new world for Bungie has evolved to become a global phenomenon. Good God. The PR person who had to write this shit must have no soul. Destiny a global phenomenon? On what planet? Destiny is hated by people who like it. Sorry. Our first steps, the Cosmodrome, to an age of triumph and remembrance. You have been our finest ally. Now we stand at the threshold of an entirely new journey. This year, we'll be introducing players to Destiny 2. Our goal is to take one of the biggest new video game franchise launches in the history of our industry and follow it up with a sequel worthy of the world we created. We're geared up to make this the largest entertainment launch of this year. To achieve success, we'll need your help. It actually says in us. I'm totally not fucking around with you. Destiny 2 is a new beginning. Everything is about the game that has been entertaining millions of players. This actually said, this is written wrong. This shit is like, this is totally a typo. Destiny 2 is a new beginning. Everything about the game that has been entertaining millions of players will be bigger and better. Returning players will find a world that leads them faster into the action and equips with new awesome rewards. New players will have an easier time discovering the fun that has been made by Destiny, a legendary age, and making the friends that will keep the rooted. This is really full of typos. Jesus Christ. I could read the press packet verbatim, but you probably wouldn't want that, I assure you. Even with me hamming it up and reading it as if I worked for Activision or Bungie and pretending that I was truly enthusiastic about it made me feel dirty. I can only imagine how dirty the GameStop employee feels when he has to sit there and go, "Do you want to pre-order Destiny? It is the game of a culmination of fantastic lies that will circle you and rub your nipples with warm honey." Like, what, dude? Do you want to get some used games to pre-order Destiny? You give me your used games, please, buy Destiny so I don't lose my job. All jokes aside, though, it is a very boring press kit that's basically the equivalent of a paper-written circle jerk. It goes on to say how great Destiny is, how amazing their community is, and how it's only going to get bigger and better, and this is going to be the culmination of a gaming masterpiece. Not exactly in those words, but it surely felt like it. They're also going to do some sort of special releases sort of thing, like what game companies do now. They have like these parties where they launched the game and all these celebrities showed up in some sort of failed attempt at getting you more hyped because Snoop Dogg and Jamie Foxx got high before they played Battlefield 1. It'll be the same except with Destiny. I'm sure they'll get Terry Crews in the mix because everybody loves Terry Crews now because he likes PC gaming. I've liked PC gaming longer than Terry Crews. Where the fuck are my followers? Gundam, you didn't do the Old Spice commercials. I assure you, my little friend, if I did the Old Spice commercials, they would be the greatest commercials on earth. They'd be so good Trump would tweet about them. Just saw Saturday Night Live making fun of me, and Gundam did Old Spice commercials. Big lols. Big lols. Imagine it, me driving around in a Ferrari, then I set it on fire while driving, and telling you how hot it is while putting on Old Spice. I stopped the Ferrari next to my favorite hangout spot of the most single healthiest hookers in the area, and we begin to do 8 balls. Gundam, what in the... And then all the action starts. I jump up in the air, I do some karate with a midget. Gundam, the word midget's offensive. Dude, I kick Anita Sarkeesian right in her... Later on, since the game is going to be rebuilt from the ground up, one would assume that Bungie has learned their lesson from the first Destiny experience. It is a sad omission for longtime fans of Destiny that they will not have all of their powers and armor and gear transfer over to the new game. I guess this is them trying to level the playing field for new players. But in all honesty, do you really want to alienate your longtime fans, especially the people who are willing to buy the Seasons Pass, the people who are willing to buy the expansions that weren't part of the Seasons Pass? This all seems to me almost like a slap in the face. It's like a backhanded compliment. We are going to reward our longtime users with some in-game bullshit nobody will care about. And on the other hand, we won't give you all your stuff that you paid so much money for. But thank you for playing and supporting us. You're the very best. See how that makes you feel like an idiot? I mean, that seemed like I was being an ass, but that's exactly how it reads out. Well, I don't know about you. I have little interest in Destiny 2. I will admit that the trailers are on the right foot in the sense of it's actually interesting and funny. The question is, will the game be interesting and funny? Good trailers don't necessarily make a good game. Well, that's going to do it for me. This bit of news was just too... Well, I'm telling you, after reading that, I just don't have it in me. It has zapped me in my will to live. Thank God I don't work at GameStop. I'd have to read this shit on the regular and then sit there and like chisel a grin on my face, looking like I just became exposed to the Joker's laughing gas. Have you thought about buying Destiny 2? Why are you crying till you smile, sir? Because I love my job so much. Oh well, I can't actually go fuck. Rate, comment, subscribe if you so choose to. If you do not choose so, that's totally fine with me. Remember, sharing's caring. I'm all over the place. And adios, bichachos. I'm going to eat soup. It's powder soup. It's poor man soup. It's like you throw the powder in there, some hot water. It's not really soup. It's like broth. I don't know why I told you.